All right. Shalom. 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 I'm the priest Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Halo Yimla Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. All right. Shalom. And, I want to get right to the point, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Jacob's trouble is on the horizon. You see, you have all of these, gainsayers and these scoffers pretty much trying to, come against the prophets, the men that the Lord set up to, pretty much speak his words, man. Right now, real quick, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, because the same prophets that were in the times of old, they are back here today, man, through the regeneration. Right. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. And the prophets are doing the same thing that they did in previous times, man. In every kingdom that the Lord established, you always had the prophets around. Right. And ultimately prophesying the downfall of that kingdom. And it's no different, especially in real time with us being in the kingdom, in the rulership of Esau Edom. OK. Mainly speaking about the top 1% elite, these elite banking families, these elite Edomites, right? These Amalekites, they are the ones that are in power right now. OK, but we're at the end of their power, the end of their rulership, man. OK, you got the prophets out here pronouncing the downfall of this place, man. Jeremiah 28 and 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. OK, and the prophets are back here doing the same thing, man. Right. You got all of these different types of diseases that they're talking about coming out in 2025. 2025 is getting ready to be a heavy year. Right. They're talking about certain pestilences, right? Famines, and ultimately just all types of calamity, chaos and destruction. Right. And you Israelites, you 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans, right? Which we are the true children of Israel. We are the Lord's people, right? And but speaking about the 2/3 of you Israelites, y'all are about to be brutally put down, man, and brutally judged, right? Because the Lord is giving you a warning through his prophets, but you guys, you Israelites, you 2/3 refuse to hear the prophets, right? As it says in Hosea 4 and 6, my people, you Israelites, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And Jacob is in a low, destroyed, destitute state, man. OK, because they don't have the wisdom, knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And even when they're hearing this glorious truth being spoken via the words of the Lord being spoken via the prophets, they still continue to stop their ears, man. They refuse to hear the prophets. Right. And I'll get that next, why they're doing it, man, in Romans, the 7th chapter, Romans, the 11th chapter, Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. And they rejected knowledge when they refuse to listen to the prophets, man. That's the 2/3 of you Israelites rejecting the knowledge of the Lord, man. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Right. So when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is going to turn away from y'all, man. The Lord isn't going to listen to your cries. He's not going to hear your prayers. Right. Because even because you have 2/3 that actually know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right. But at the end of the day, they're going to try to call upon, the Lord, and the Lord is not going to hear them. OK. Now, real quick, let me grab Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. And what is it that Jacob is seeking for? They're seeking for salvation, right? But they're seeking it in these false religions, right? In these false Salakia, these false philosophies and ways of thinking, man. You know, they're going about it in the wrong way. Jake is heavy into idolatry, witchcraft, especially our women, right? And you know, even when you are going to church and serving, you know, calling upon Jesus Christ, right? That's an idol. That's wickedness, man. You're pretty much worshiping Satan, right? So a lot of Israelites is getting ready to be put to death because they're not calling upon the true power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So yeah, they're seeking for truth. They know something ain't right, but they're not seeking for it in the right way, right? Because when they see the prophets, they think that we're weird. They think that we're bug outs, but they don't understand that that's the way, that's ultimately where the truth is at, man. Okay. Like it says in, what is that? Proverbs 1, and I'll go back to Romans and 20, wisdom crieth in the streets. Salakia. Yeah, Proverbs 1 and 20, and that's the spirit is 144. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Yahweh Ratazah. Proverbs 1 and 20. Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. Right, on the highways and byways. That's where you're going to find the prophets, and that's where you're going to find the truth. Right, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is being spoken in the street corners, man, via the prophets. Preferably of great millstone, man, from the apostles, elders, and the bishops on down, man, right? And you know the true affiliated brothers that's pushing this truth, you know, like the brothers of men of valor and so on and so forth, man. So you're gonna find wisdom on the highways and byways, man, on the street corners. But you got Jake that think that pretty much, you know, we're crazy and that we're bugged out, and they don't think that the Lord is dealing with us, man. But it's actually the complete opposite. You see. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, pretty much where a lot of business is being conducted, right? A lot of transactions and business deals is being made where, you know, you see a lot of people in downtown areas shopping and so on and so forth, buying, selling, trading. That's where you're going to find the prophets at, man, wherever it's a large majority of people at. And usually that's in the downtown areas of, you know, a lot of inner cities, major cities, so on and so forth, man. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? How long are y'all going to continue to celebrate these punk-ass bullshit pagan holidays, man? Thanksgiving, well, Thanksgiving, Christ Mass, right? So on and so forth. The New Year's, which the New Year really comes in around the springtime, man. Okay, when life is coming into flourishing, you know. But that's what, you know, ultimately, you know, Jake is doing the same thing over and over, just like they did in the wilderness, going in circles, you know, celebrating the same, you know, pagan holidays and just doing the same shit. And they're ultimately waiting until the Lord comes and destroys them, man. And the Lord is getting ready to bring heavy judgment. Okay. Finishing out on Romans 11 and 7. What then, Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So the elect is going to get this truth, man. Right? When you read Amos 3 and 7, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the servants of the Lord, the prophets, ultimately have the upper hand. You know, Lord willing, I'm a prophet of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Lord willing, I'm of the elect. We go out to the highways and byways, and ultimately the Lord is revealing mysteries, constantly revealing secrets and mysteries unto us, man. When we hear this truth, we learn it, and then we go out and teach. And the Lord is dealing with us in the Holy Spirit. You see, beginning with our apostles and our elder bishops and the head elders of 2007 on down, right? The Lord has revealed a lot of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, truth, and the secrets, man. We understand that America is going to be destroyed. First and foremost, we know the name of the Lord. We understand that the Lord is only dealing with us, that the Lord is getting ready to come and deliver us and give us this glorious kingdom. We understand that Jacob's trouble is going to come to pass. And we're in that time now. We know who our enemies are. Right, these are secrets that the rest of the nation of Israel don't realize, man. Okay, and the Lord is getting ready to bring these prophecies to pass, man. Right, and we're in that time of what? Jacob's trouble. When you go to Jeremiah 30 and 7, It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," going into the elect, man. You see? And the Lord has it to where the Lord is putting demonic spirit on Esau. He's getting ready to allow Esau to truly show his horns, man. So he got the right guy in office, and they're getting ready to bring hell upon you tribes, okay? And a lot of you northern tribes are about to catch hell. Y'all about to get that nigga wake up call, man. You got a lot of the northern kingdom that think that they're that they're buddy with Esau and so on and so forth. And you got the southern kingdom like that as well. But the Lord is getting ready to show you that this devil is your enemy, man. Right? So I'm going to read a little bit of this article, and that's going to pretty much be the lesson. Trump ready to seal border from immigrants on day one. And the immigrants that they're talking about are speaking about the northern kingdom so-called immigrants, man. Right? That come from Mexico, Puerto Rico, well, Mexico and Peru and so on and so forth, man. A lot of these war-torn countries, as far as like, the cartel, a lot of these areas where the cartel runs these certain, states and towns and countries and so on and so forth, right? Bolivia, Colombia, certain areas, man. And that's mainly who Trump is focusing on, man, the Northern Kingdom immigrants. But wait a minute, you got immigrants of Ukraine. What about the Ukrainian immigrants, right? They're immigrants, okay, coming over here because of what's going on with the war in Russia and Ukraine, so on and so forth, man, right? You got Moabite immigrants, Ammonite, Hamite immigrants, Elamite, Ishmaelite immigrants. What about them? But see, this is the time of Jacob's trouble. This is the time to where the Lord is about to show you Israelites that this devil don't rock with y'all, man. You see? President-elect Trump is signaling he wants to completely reshape the nation's immigration laws starting January the 20th, the day he officially takes office. So he ready to get right to it, man. And you had a lot of the Northern Kingdom. Well, you had what? You had a lot of Jake that wanted to vote for DJ Trump. Mainly a lot of rich Jake, man. A lot of Jake that got money, and ultimately they don't understand that Trump ain't rocking with them, man. And they're about to show their true colors. You had so-called blacks for Trump, so-called Latinos for Trump. Okay, but Trump, he ain't rocking with y'all, man. He's an Edomite, a purebred Edomite, and he's about to show his hatred towards you tribes. President-elect Trump is signaling he wants to completely reshape the nation's immigration laws starting January the 20th, the day he officially takes office. Immigration has always been Trump's core issue, and he has made clear he plans to follow through on sweeping promises he made on the topic throughout the 2024 campaign. He's announced appointments on immigration that reinforce those intentions, and he signaled in a weekend interview he intends to push for mass deportations and an end to birthright citizenship. So they're about to come and start taking a lot of you Jake out of your homes, man, and taking you to concentration camps and so on and so forth, man. Tortured centers. So we're in that time to where the Lord is getting ready to bring hardcore, brutal judgment upon Israel, man. Upon you 2/3, because the elect, they're going to be in the midst of it. They may get caught up in it, but the Lord is going to make an escape route for the elect. Even for some of us that got to be beheaded, Lord willing, I'm of the elect. For some of us that got to be beheaded for a witness for not taking the MOTB, that's all right, right? Because we're blessed and we're saved in Yahweh Bashim Shah, right? And we're gonna come back on the fathership, who's ever lot that is to be beheaded, so on and so forth, man. To stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Shah. While much of what Trump will try to do will be through executive action, allies have also indicated they will push for Republicans in Congress to prioritize border security measures and changes to immigration law as part of a budget reconciliation package in the early weeks of Trump's second term. It underscores how Trump enters office with a clearer vision and plan for carrying out policy than his first term, and his allies have argued he also has a clear mandate for taking sweeping action. They seem to have a plan in place for when they assume office, and there's every expectation they are going to carry it out, said Irad Meldman, media director with the Federation for American Immigration Reform, a group that advocates for stricter immigration laws. They have some experience. They have 4 years under their belt, Meldman added. And they've put in place people like Tom Harmon who really understand the issue and how to deal with it. This term, he begins with an American public that understands what the consequences of having an open border are. You know, and y'all can go and finish. Y'all can go and read the article. I want to get to the point. Additionally, Trump is expected to sign a slew of executive orders on his first day in office. One Miller said would effectively seal the border. This is something that Republicans and ultimately ultimately the border or the wall that they're building is going to be through this digital system, right? This digital MOTB, ID scan, face scan, ultimately the hand scan, trying to put a chip into your hand, which is Revelation 13 and 16, the MOTB, mark of the beast. Ultimately, they're trying to create a digital wall, right? And they're using things like immigration and so on and so forth to further take away the rights of your people, to make you people voluntarily want to sign up for it, man. So whenever you're going into a country, you got to show your digital ID via your hand or facial scan, because you're going to have some people that get chips in their brains. That's why Trump has Elon Musk at the forefront of his cabinet, man. So they're short. So the writing is on the wall, man. Right, all of the prophecies that the Lord has been speaking through our apostles, beginning with elder apostles to all on down. We're seeing these things play out in real time. And the only ones that see it are the ones that have the eyesight of the elect, man. So we're right here, man, right here at the forefront. You know, but I just wanted to go into this quick lesson. Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakak Dash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. Until next time, Shalom.